Have you ever heard of Malaysian Flight 370? At 12:41 a.m. on March 8th of 2014, Malaysian Flight 370, from here on referred to as MH370, took off from Kuala Lumpur, headed for Beijing. At 1:19 a.m., as the flight was leaving Malaysian airspace, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah radios "Good night, Malaysian 370. This is standard procedure. However, he did not read back the frequency, which is also a part of standard procedure. Captain Shah received the directive to check in with Ho Chi Minh Air Traffic Control, but failed to do so. At 1:21, the plane's transponder is switched off. At 1:38, Ho Chi Minh Air Traffic Control informs Kuala Lumpur that MH370 failed to check in and can no longer be seen on their radar. At 2:15, military radar tracks MH370 hundreds of miles west of its planned route, but they lose sight within 10 minutes. Later satellite tracking shows MH370 over the Indian Ocean. At this point, more than 7 hours after last contact, the plane's fuel was exhausted and it crashed into the ocean. Despite extensive searches, the full wreckage has never been recovered. This leaves us with very little evidence and no answers as to why or how this happened. But there are theories. The first, most prevalent theory is a murder-suicide perpetrated by Captain Shah. There is some evidence supporting this theory. Captain Shah's home flight simulator had recently ran a similar path, and it's reported he had some personal issues. But why take 238 people with you? It seems too cruel to understand, especially when there is not even a statement of why he would want to punish so many left behind. Other theories include hijacking, mechanical failure, and even alien interference. But none of these fully make sense either. The case is left as one of the greatest aviation mysteries in aviation history, and will remain that way, unless the wreckage and black box are recovered. The end of this year, 2025, Ocean Infinity, a Texas-based marine robotics company, has plans to begin searching again, after having to abandon their efforts in April of 2025 due to weather conditions. If successful, it's reported they're contracted to receive $70 million for a finder's fee. Was it mechanical failure and a crew unable to recover from it, or something more sinister?